Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. Erections lasting longer than 4 hours, though rare, require immediate medical help. Discuss your health status with your doctor and ask if Cialis is right for you. And take your own sweet time, finding the right time. Cialis, when the moment is right, you can be ready.
It's a beautiful morning.
I was never one to sleep in. And even with my arthritis, I still look forward to going to school. The kids always ask me, Mrs. Shepherd, how come we hardly ever have a substitute? And I say, you think there's a substitute for me?
Vioxx relieves arthritis pain, stiffness, and inflammation. Just one pill, once a day, can provide lasting 24-hour relief. So you can have nights with less pain and mornings with less stiffness. People with allergic reactions, such as asthma, to aspirin or other arthritis medicines should not take Vioxx. In rare cases, serious stomach problems, such as bleeding, can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you've had liver or kidney disease, or a heart attack, angina, or a blocked artery in your heart. Ask your doctor about Vioxx for the relief of arthritis, pain, and stiffness. And find out if a free sample is right for you. Vioxx, for everyday victories.
Introducing the new richer taste of Maxwell House Original. You told us you wanted a richer coffee. We listened. Try the new taste of Maxwell House and make every day good to the last drop.
We know that Senecot, with its natural vegetable laxative ingredient, has been hard to find. Well, your wait is over. Senecot, with the laxative ingredient proven to be effective in 50 clinical studies, now in stores everywhere.
Your worst fall allergies are on their way.
Bring it on. We're Claritin Clear.
Claritin D relieves congestion, sinus pressure, itchy eyes.
Allergies won't get the best of me. Now, I'm Claritin Clear.
For the worst, get the most non-drowsy Claritin D. Nothing works stronger to relieve even your worst congestion without drowsiness. So at work, at play, you can breathe better. That's Claritin Clear.
There's clear, then there's Claritin Clear.
A U.S. security contractor was the target of a powerful and deadly car bombing in Afghanistan today. The blast in Kabul killed at least 7 people, including Americans. CBS's Lara Logan has the latest.
The bomber struck in the heart of downtown Kabul just before dark. The target, a building housing employees of an American security firm, DynCorp, that went up in flames. At least 2 Americans were among the dead. A Taliban spokesman quickly claimed responsibility for the remote-controlled blast that tore through walls and shattered windows. The injured poured into a nearby hospital where this man was among the victims being treated. He called those responsible enemies of the Afghan people. See what they have done, he said. Among the dead were an Afghan child and Nepalese guards, in addition to the American government contract workers. This attack comes the day after an explosion at a school in eastern Afghanistan that killed 9 children and 1 adult. Afghan and American officials say the violence is aimed at stopping Afghanistan's first democratic election, which is just weeks away. But over 90% of Afghans have registered to vote, undeterred by violence that has killed close to 1,000 people here in the past year. Lara Logan, CBS News, Afghanistan.
On the CBS Weather Watch, Tropical Storm Gaston blew ashore on the South Carolina coast with 60-mile-an-hour winds. The storm knocked out power for 125,000 people and flooded the region with more than 8 inches of rain. And Francis is now a Category 4 on a 5-scale hurricane. It could pose a dangerous threat to the U.S. mainland over the Labor Day weekend. Coming up now, that New York state of mind, what it means for America, when the CBS Evening News continues on the eve of the GOP convention.
Are you ready for more? Get up to $1,500 cash back on the Kia Sorento, up to $2,500 back on Sedona, or 0% financing on a Monte. More cash in your pocket, more car in your garage.
I love it when allergy medicines stop working, Pollen.
Yeah, Ragweed, his Tylenol severe allergy only lasted 6 hours. Same with her Benadryl allergy. His Allegra 180's still working.
It lasts 4 times longer.
One dose of most seasonal allergy medicines doesn't work as long as you want, but just one Allegra 180 lasts up to 4 times longer than most OTC allergy medicines.
His Allegra's still working.
For people 12 and over, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or backache.
The L's in Allegra must stand for long-lasting.
Long-lasting Allegra. The relief goes on.
Everyone is talking about the new Oust fan.
This is my new best friend, the Oust fan.
And it's nice that it's running when I don't have to think about it.
And it just makes the whole room smell fresh. There's no wires, there's no gadget. All there is a little on button.
Eliminates odor in the air, even from odor-causing bacteria.
This whole room reeked of wet dog. The Oust fan takes care of all the odors.
Get odors out with the new Oust fan. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
The Oust fan works continuously.
Fight ravaging rain, scorching sun, and wind with Thompson's Water Seal Advanced. Special technology allows it to penetrate deep to seal out 99% of the water right from the start. Thompson's Water Seal Advanced, the most powerful water protection guaranteed. Now available at the Home Depot.
Got gas, pressure, bloating? Tums doesn't treat gas, neither does Pepto-Bismol. To treat gas, use Gas-X for fast, powerful relief.
Popcorn?
Ooh. Gas-X beats the bloat, and acids don't.
Something new is in the air. New Febreze Air Effects. It seeks out and eliminates odors in the air. So it feels clean with a breezy scent of spring.
Do it again.
New Febreze Air Effects. It's that fresh.
Are you ready for more? Get up to $1,500 cash back on the Kia Sorento, up to $2,500 back on Sedona, or 0% financing on a Monte. More cash in your pocket, more car in your garage.
What takes place here in New York City has a profound effect on the entire nation, for better or some would say for worse. Few cities in the world invoke the same degree of both love and loathing. That's tonight's Weekend Journal. New Yorkers' unconventional relationship with each other and the nation.
Everything happens here before it happens anyplace else.
Life in New York has always moved to a different rhythm.
When you walk down the street, you feel like anything can happen.
We bring out strong emotions. There's no question about it.
And no apology. Unlike Boston, site of that other convention, New York never intended to be a shining city on the hill.
New York's reason for being is capitalism. It is about making money.
So it doesn't have the high and mighty and noble aura of much of our founding fathers' mythologies.
The reality is a freewheeling marketplace where life and business is a ruthless competition. Only the strong and best survive. Hip-hop pioneer Russell Simmons.
You know, there's a factor of honesty and integrity, I think, that comes out of New York, and truthfulness that really affects the world in a very profound way.
Immigrants provide the energy for New York's power. Irving Berlin and John Lennon were among the millions who've come and conquered. The city's promise also draws Americans yearning for something more, be they Louis Armstrong or Madonna.
New York has been a magnet for mavericks, leaders, misfits, geniuses, and other people who really stick out in other parts of the country.
In a town with 4 daily newspapers and a half-dozen TV stations, personal dramas like the divorce of a mayor or mogul are all played out in public. But sheer numbers allow the famous, from Jackie Onassis to Greta Garbo, to hide in plain sight.
New York City is a place that really values excellence.
The relentless drive for success comes with more than a fair share of moral ambiguity. Excess abounds, and that drives many people around the country crazy. Former Mayor Ed Koch.
I remember when Goldwater ran for president in 1964, he said, why don't you saw off the eastern seaboard, he really meant New York City, and ship it back to Europe.
Despite such disdain, cultural movements routinely sprout from the city's sidewalks. From the Harlem Renaissance
We invite Adidas to
to rap. The city's music, art, and fashion stitch themselves into the fabric of our society.
Why do rich kids in Beverly Hills love to hear the songs of kids in Harlem who are